Let's see. I don't think anyone's gotten on there yet.
I feel like we need to pin a comment with the...
There we go. All right, guys. I can't tell who's on. We've never done a YouTube live stream before. We got Instagram up and YouTube up, so this is this is the first. We're gonna give a couple of seconds to kind of let everyone get in here, and man, I'm just as excited right now, like nervous, like hands are kind of shaking a little bit just because we've put so much effort into all of this, and it's just like it's all coming together, and we're really excited for the new owner and find out who that is to give them a call on this video. It's man, it's really exciting. So all right, we're starting to have some people come on YouTube. I was able to see all your guys' comments before we even got on. This is the first time streaming or live streaming over on YouTube, so it's kind of interesting to see the comments came in before. But we got more people coming on.
No, the sweepstake has not called the winner yet, so this will be...
No, this is the official calling right now. We get to actually call the winner on the live stream, get to hear their reaction, and that's going to be really exciting. So I even put together like some notes here because I know that I'm probably going to butcher some of this. I want to make sure that I kind of say a couple of things that I wanted to say with all this. I think that we got everyone in that we're going to get in, so I'll kind of get started, I guess, with this. First of all, a big thank you to everyone that jumped on and did this. That was a part of Expedition Ranch, and our first giveaway was something that we had never done before. I mean, we've never done anything like this. We've never done e-commerce. We've never done marketing. We've never done anything like this. So it was a huge learning curve. And to you guys that were a part of this, can't thank you enough. This is like, it's just amazing to have you guys all as a part of this. So real quick here, I wanted to, I know a lot of you guys probably haven't met Remy. She's been on the back end. She designed this t-shirt. This is my favorite t-shirt right here. So she hasn't been on the videos and stuff before, but she's the one that's been answering you guys' emails. She's been the one sending out most of the emails and text messages and doing some of the posting. She's been fulfilling your guys' orders. I've been out trying to make content and working on rig builds and everything else that we have going on. This was just a huge project, and I'm really excited to say that like we made it through this one, and we're going to be able to do another one, and that's really exciting because I mean for both of us, this is something that is, and it's kind of like it's pursuing a passion. We get to do something great for our public lands. We get to do something that we enjoy doing. We get to change someone's life with this giveaway build, and really excited for that. So in my little notes here, I spent a lot of time just building all sorts of stuff. This rig was, it was never supposed to be a giveaway rig. We built this for, I built this for me. So I went in and I made everything that, you know, I wanted to have. We added speakers on the outside. We had the wood burning stove. We have all these little knickknacks in there that made this thing really nice and just not, you know, it's not a Mercedes Sprinter van. It's not a Transit van. It's not the stuff that you see every day. So with my little notes here, I was on the road when I met Remy out in Gunnison, Colorado. We're actually out in Crested Butte right now, taking a little break from the property that's out in the middle of nowhere. And we met on the road, and that's when we met. And man, I'm trying to make a sense of some of my little notes here. But we started talking and dating, and it was about 3 months in that I told you about this idea.
Yeah.
Something maybe sooner than that.
3 months. It
was about 3 months in, and she thought that I was a little crazy with all this. It was kind of a crazy idea, to say the least. I remember you remember in Moab when we got the name Expedition Ranch.
Yeah, and James woke up at like 6 a.m. and shot out of bed and turned his camera on and wrote it down. And I was like, this is what it's like being with the content creator.
I woke up at 6 in the morning and I got the domain. I was like, this is it. This is the name. This is what I like. And we went for it. So One thing I wanted to say here is that this was a huge risk for us. I mean, if you guys want to step into our shoes and take a look at that for a second, we put out something that we had offers on this rig before we started the sweepstakes, and it was, it was a big amount, and we put it out there knowing that we might lose the whole thing. But we really loved this idea of Expedition Ranch because it was a way for us to be able to do the stuff that I like doing. It was a way to go ahead and do something for our public lands because we put in this huge public lands aspect with it, with the donation that we were going to make and that we did make. And on top of that, it was something that I love the idea of it's so hard to get into a rig like this. Any of these rigs are so expensive, and now you can to be able to win that without having to go in and pay the, rig builds are 100 grand plus for a lot of stuff. I mean, more. It's crazy, and someone's going to get their life changed today. That was a really exciting idea for us, and as both of us have been on public lands a lot, especially out here, kind of on the western half of the U.S., I've spent a lot of time out there, and I've gotten to see a lot of trails get shut down. I've gotten to see a lot of our campsites just getting filled with litter, and you see all the little toilet paper and everything. A lot of people don't respect our public lands, and when that starts happening, especially after COVID, you start seeing places get shut down more and more. And it was really when this whole idea came out, it was when the 318 miles is something like the 318 miles of trails and dispersed campsites in Moab, they got shut down. And I believe that they're still getting shut down. One of the nonprofits, that can't go on those roads anymore. And the Blue Ribbon Coalition was the one fighting to keep those open. They're still in lawsuits to keep those public lands open. And Tread Lightly, they're the ones that are actually doing trail cleanups. They're doing education. They're doing, the way that we split up this, the way that we split up our nonprofits was one of them, Tread Lightly, is really on that side of, conservation. There's always a balance with conservation and land access, and they're the ones that really work on that. And Blue Ribbon, they're really going on the side of the legal aspect of it and fighting things. So when stuff does get shut down, they go out there and they verify, they survey things, and then if there's a case there, they go and fight it to keep things open. So we're going to get to the winner's announcement. I have a little bit more for you guys here. The process of doing this was insane. I mean, Remy, how much do you think that, every day, what do you think it was, 10 to 14 hours of just kind of, it
was a little brutal at times.
it was brutal to make this whole thing work. We spent a lot of time learning to, make this possible. And it was really cool to be able to do this together, to be able to, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. And that was, I said I wasn't going to get teary-eyed on this, but anyway, to go forward with this, what we were able to do here is that we were going to be able to do it again. We were able to do a total donation of $14,000 for our public lands through this. On our side of things, we made a pledge of 10%. That only came out to $4,000. But I didn't like that, so we were able to go out and we were able to get some nonprofit partners who really believe in what we're doing and be able to get another $10,000, which is way over our 10%, which is really cool to see that. And I really hope as we continue to do this, but we're able to grow that number and actually start making more of a long-term impact here. Man, I know you guys are probably just sitting here waiting for the winner. I only have a couple more things, I promise.
There were a few people that did say it's time.
It's time. I know you guys are waiting. Last things that I want to say here is improving consistently. So with our shop, we've had to learn a lot. You can see these are front prints. We were not able to do back prints. We just weren't. There's a lot of things that we're doing this year to bring fulfillment in-house, to make the quality of everything that we have on our website better. Shipping cost was something that was just, it felt terrible about. That's what we had to charge, and we should be able to bring that down significantly, just make this better overall, and shorten our timelines on these giveaways. So, the next one we're planning on 4 months time frame, and ideally, in a perfect world, we get it down to a month, probably more realistically 2 months. Last thing I'm going to say here before we get into the winner announcement is you guys get to shape this. So we're going to send out a survey after this. It might not come today because I haven't even made the survey yet, but you guys get to shape this. We're a small business. It's just me and Remy doing this right now. You guys, the benefit that you guys have is A, that the odds are a lot better for you guys, and B, you guys get to tell us like what you want to see, on our website for the builds, all of that stuff, and like we listen. Like that's I've only been able to be on phone calls with a couple of customers, and I've loved it so much. We don't get to hear from our customers a lot, but you guys get to shape this. That's the last bit. So let me tell you now how this works with announcing our winner. So first of all, we hired a third-party sweepstakes company. So we don't pick who the winner is. We send out all the entries to this third-party sweepstakes administrator. Their job is to make sure that everything is completely fair and random, so we don't have any say in who the winner is. Now, they gave us one person who is our grand prize winner, and they gave us 4 runner-ups. So if this person does not respond to the phone call today, we're going to send them multiple phone calls, multiple emails, and they will have 5 days to respond. After that, it goes to a runner-up, and that's the way the rules are written. So check your phone. That runs for that. There's one more thing with how this works here. There is a cash prize option. So if for whatever reason you don't want the rig, you can take a $20,000 cash prize option. So that's completely up to you. We've thought about it. If someone does take that cash prize we would rerun the giveaway at a future date after our next rig. Kind of the downside of that is that this first giveaway was kind of long, which we needed to do. But if some people think it's a scam, and if we reran the giveaway immediately, I think people would just, it's not. That's kind of something that's tough to work through, because we can say all day long that someone won the cash prize, and only so many people would actually know that. All right, well, let's get into this. Only one of you guys gets to win, even though you all have been a part of this. Love that, and I hate it. I wish you guys all could win, but we have one person. So let's make a phone call and change someone's life. So I have this little sheet here that we printed out. This is from National Sweepstakes, who did our drawing. So, you guys ready for a name? All right, let's go ahead and
You don't want to just call them.
Should we read out the name or should we call?
I think you just call.
You just call? I think we got to give the name and then call. We're just making everyone sit on the edge of their seats. All right, so we have our name here. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Says call them.
Call them first. Okay, you know what? Let's give them a call, and we'll give the name after. Okay, maybe they are on the live. So we have a phone number here. Man, I've been thinking about what this day is going to be like for so long. Won't say the phone number. You ready? All right, guys, we're making the phone call. I'm going to go ahead and put it on speaker. My speakerphone kind of. Okay, we got one voicemail. Let's go ahead and do another call here. We got 2 voicemails. Okay, so option number 2 here. We've had to do this before. We give them one more call here and the text. Sounds like they have a plumbing company, so we could call their plumbing company directly and ask for them. That's one option. We'll give them one more call here.
Let's keep getting stuck.
We got 3 voicemails. Okay. So let's see here. Should we just go ahead and announce the name then? She's going to need to get back to us within 5 days. We're going to email her and call her. So maybe keep your fingers crossed here. No promises, but what should we do here? Should we look up the plumbing company and call the plumbing company directly?
You can't.
All right. You know what? We're going to continue calling. We're going to give one more call.
Oh gosh.
I know. We're going to spam them. I think that they want to answer. It's going right to voicemail. All right. We'll leave them a voicemail. There's the beat. Hi, Gina. This is James Williams with Expedition Ranch. You might want to give us a call back here soon because we have something pretty special here waiting for you. So you can give me a call back. This is my cell that I just called off of. So give us a call back, and we will talk soon. All right, guys. The official name is Gina Grundmeyer. So Gina, congratulations. I don't think that you're on this live stream, but guys, Gina is our official winner. Gina has 5 days from right now at 2 p.m. Eastern time to give us a phone call or an email back. She also needs to complete the paperwork with our sweepstakes company. So if that does fall through, there is still a chance for you guys. So we're going to keep you updated. Just follow over on Instagram. We'll kind of keep you guys updated over there as we find something else. I'll pull out my GoPro if she gives us a call back, so we can get the. Really wanted her to answer, so that way we could hear that. I wanted you guys to hear that too. But Gina, congratulations. Real quick, is there, I guess, any questions that you guys have or any feedback? We're looking at the comments right now. You guys want to see runner-ups? You know, I don't think there's a reason why we can't give the runner-ups. The way that this is printed out, we only have the last names are cut off. We only have our grand prize winner that's fully on here. So our next runner-up is Colin Law. Don't know the full last name. I believe it's Colin Lawson. I do have the spreadsheet pulled up on my computer here. That might be easier. Go here. No, it's also cut off. I need to open up we're going to open this with Google Sheets and see who our runner-ups are. Create new copy. Sorry, guys. We're using using the laptop to actually stream this. All right. So runner-up names. We got Colin Lawson. That is our runner-up. After that, we have Madison Walker. After that, we have Aaron Amsden. And finally, Gerald Lancaster. So those are our 4 runner-ups right there. So we'll see if Gina gives us a call. We'll record that, and we will put that back up on Instagram and give you guys an update once we get that going. So cross your fingers, and we'll see what happens here. Thank you all so much for being a part of this. And
do you want to talk about the next one?
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear a little bit about the next giveaway? Let's see here. We're looking at the comments. I'll go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about the next giveaway so we can kind of have something here. I'd love to hear some feedback. So we bought a 1987 Toyota pickup, a classic Toyota pickup. It has a rebuilt motor. It has brand new paint. A lot of the upholstery inside has already been completely done. We paid $19,000 for that Toyota. It's not, they definitely have the Toyota tax. So for next winter, we paid the Toyota tax for you. We also have a lot of accessories that we bought on top of that. We're going to be into this rig just under $40,000. So we have ARB bumpers, Warren winch. We have bed rack that's going in, a roof nest tent. So this rig is very different than the current giveaway rig that we have. This is a much more, and you guys can probably understand that the rig, this first rig that we gave away, is something that you can live in full time comfortably. And the next rig is something that you can really get way out there in on a lot tighter, more difficult trails. It's much more off-road oriented. And, this rig can definitely do a lot, but, it's still 21 feet long, 7.5 feet wide. So it's just size differences.
Someone asked what size engine.
This one has the, I believe it's a 2.4 liter is what it is. So it's the 4-cylinder. And
which Toyota truck?
it is it's a 1987 Toyota pickup. So say Toyota pickup, that's actually what they were called. They didn't like call them Tacomas back then or anything like that. They were literally branded as Toyota pickups. That one we're going to be launching in March. We're aiming to do 4 months for that giveaway. And once we launch that, we are going to be working on basically version number 2 of the rig that we just gave away. So we're going to be doing another, probably an F450 with the 7.3 power stroke. We have one right now, but it's a manual transmission. I don't know how much of you guys would love the manual transmission or autos. So we're probably going to get an auto just so, it's, someone's like, yeah, I'll just say like anyone can drive it and won't be an issue. That one we have some special tires for, so we'd get rid of dualies and we'd be able to do super singles and add in a lot of really cool stuff to that one. That one's definitely going to take some time. That's also part of why these giveaways are going to last. Like, I don't know if I won't mention these other companies by names, but a lot of companies just go out there and buy a brand new vehicle and give it away and, do some bolt-on mods. It takes time to actually build something out and plan and make sure that everything's perfect on it. So that is part of the reason that, we're not going to be able to get everything out like a rig a month. We're not buying them brand new. So that's kind of where we're at with that. We got everyone saying here that they love the manuals. I love the manuals. I have 2 7.3s with ZF6s. One of them is in about 100 different parts right now. We tore that thing down. But then the ZF6s, they last forever. I've experienced 2 to 3 miles a gallon better with the ZF6, but not everyone wants to drive manuals. I've talked with, I think a lot of younger guys.
Gina said she did call you back.
Oh, do we have a call back from Gina?
You're on Do Not Disturb.
I'm on Do Not Disturb. Someone called me. Guys, we got Gina.
Turn your Do Not Disturb off.
Okay. I get phone calls constantly, so it's like we didn't want to get disturbed.
She just called back too.
Okay. Just tell her to call us again. Oh man, this is exciting. All right. Well, she should call any second here. Got F5 F550 1987.
Thank you,
motorhome.
Emma and Kaden.
Yes, we're getting all sorts of messages. I can't check here.
Okay.
Hey there, is this Gina?
It is.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great. Did you happen to make a purchase on our website?
I happen to do so.
Okay. Well, that's good news for you because you just happened to be our grand prize winner.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you just got the rig.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding. This is James. I'm the owner. We got Remy right here.
Hi, congratulations.
We've been on live stream waiting for you to answer, and we're like, oh man, I hope she doesn't miss it.
I know, and I was driving my car, and we have a business too, and I'm like, I didn't answer because it was from California. A little apprehensive.
I totally understand.
Oh my gosh, you're freaking kidding.
Congratulations. We're so excited for you. Can't tell you how long we've been waiting for this day to make this phone call. Well, we may have done, oh geez, what was it? Sorry, I'm like, I'm like blushing right now. I'm like all. Well, I hope this makes your year pretty great. I'm sure there's a lot of people here that want to know how you guys are going to use this rig.
Honestly, I have been, I don't even know yet, because we've been looking for something, but at the same time, I've had some health problems, so we really haven't had the money to go ahead with any purchases, and
Well, you're gonna have to find some time in the schedule to get out there and use this thing.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
I would.
I'm like, holy crap, my daughter is gonna. I won't swear online. If you get something when you're looking, you buy something new.
Yep.
I was actually looking last fall. And like I said, with my medical issues, I'm like, yeah, we just can't do it right now. We'll just have to wait. I'll wait until something, he said, you're going to buy something new. You're not buying something used. And
Well,
I have taken campers and flipped and sold them. So I'm into innovation, but holy crap, I'm like,
I will say that we definitely prefer some of the older platforms. It depends on the older platform, right? There's some Fords that are absolute junk, like the 6.0s and the 6.4s. This one has the 7.3 Power Stroke. It's got, I believe right now it has 126 on the clock. So it is low miles. It's ready to go. That thing's going to last a long time. You're not going to have to deal with diesel exhaust fluid. You're not going to have to deal with EGR and a lot of this stuff that really killed diesels in the later years. And it's a spectacular platform. I'm going to be working with more of these 7.3s in the future.
oh, it's freaking beautiful. I remember doing this one. I'm like, oh, but no, this money out here.
Now, I do have to say, you do have the option to claim a $20,000 prize if you do not want the truck. I'm assuming that you do, but that's something that you can discuss. I'm sure there's a lot of people on here that are rooting for you to take the 20, but that is completely up to you on what you want to do there. So, what happens?
I think I'll take that beautiful thing.
I figured that you probably would. So what happens now is that I'm going to get you in touch with Angie. She's over at National Sweepstakes, and she's with our Sweepstakes administrator. She's the one that actually did the drawing and got your name. And she's going to have you fill out some paperwork and kind of take you through the process. I don't really even know what the process is, but that's what they do for a living. So we'll get you in touch with Angie, and yeah, she'll be able to get you taken care of. And then it's whenever you guys want to come out and pick up the rig, or we can figure that out on, I believe that you're in Minnesota, right?
Yes, and it's only 21 right now, minus 1 wind chill.
Okay, you might want to use the block heater on this rig.
Yeah, a little cold here right now.
Little cold. So I believe, and don't quote me on this, I believe it's 1 month to actually pick up the rig, but Angie will be able to confirm all that for you. And yeah, I'll be in touch, and we'll figure all that out. And then, man,
Am I gonna fly out there and see you guys and drive it home?
if that's the way you want to do it, we can do that. We can, that would be awesome. We would really love to film a video of, you picking up the rig and driving it, and me getting to kind of show you through all, everything about this rig.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's, yeah, I'd be very excited to have you out and do that.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible.
The only ask that
I own children that live in California, so.
okay. The only ask that I have is that you're going to need to keep in touch with me and send me pictures of this thing getting out there and getting used, because I definitely want to still see some pictures of it.
100%. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas. Because to me too, I can use it and I can rent it, and then I can raise money for my nonprofit if people rent to use it.
It is completely up to you. It's yours.
I know. I wish you could see my neck right now. I look like a zebra because it's all red. I am so weird. There's no cameras because I'm sitting in a parking lot, so I can call.
So,
So
well,
if somebody spoke me this way, that would be really cool.
again, congratulations. This is my cell, so feel free to text me. I'm going to send you over Angie's information, and she should still be in the office for another 30 minutes because she's on the East Coast. So I'll give you her information, give her a call as well, and yeah, we'll go from there. Congratulations, Gina.
Thank you guys
We're so happy to make this happen. So thank you. And
Well, I can't wait to meet you because we're gonna make that happen.
awesome. I'm very excited. I'll get off the phone here and get the ball rolling on that, and do a couple of things with the live stream here, and we'll be out the door and ready to go.
Okay, thank you guys. Have an amazing day.
You too,
You
Gina.
too.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
That made my day. That made my day. She's obviously very excited. So
And she runs a nonprofit.
She
which
does.
is pretty cool.
yeah, I'm very excited to see how she's actually going to use it and to see some pictures of it. I really want to see. I really want to see how they end up using it. So, well, guys, like I said, I will be sending out a survey. I'm guessing most of you guys are probably on our email and SMS, so I still need to make that little survey. But I'm just going to ask some questions. And like I said, we're very young, small company, so you guys get to shape what we do moving forward here. And we want to hear your feedback, so we're not flying blind. The flashlights and headlamps seem like you guys love the flashlights and headlamps. I love those. If there's more stuff like that you want to see on the website, we want to know about that. If you take a look at our shirts and you say, this shirt is terrible, then let us know so we can, we want to make stuff that you guys would actually want to get, whether we have a giveaway or not. So thank you all so much for being a part of this. You guys contributed to making that phone call happen. And yeah, we're gonna get logged off here and get on the line with our sweepstakes administrator. So
Get the flag orientation correct.
yeah, that was something. The flag on that one T-shirt. Yeah, there was something wrong there. I forgot to tell you about that. But anyway, that's on us to figure out. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you all so much, and look forward to launching our next giveaway, hopefully by March 1st. So see y'all soon. Bye.
Then Instagram.